Alright, so we're back working on the cabin today. Obviously, you seen yesterday, everything went pretty smooth. We got all these walls stood up. This wall was a lot easier to stand with 3 dudes, so that was cool. I opted to not put sheeting on these walls over here just because I knew how difficult it was to stand this one up, so I didn't know, if the extra sheeting and stuff was making it too heavy for us to be able to pick the walls up, so I just put one sheet on the bottom of these 2 walls over here just to help hold the wall square, and then I wanted it so I could nail the sheet to the band board so that the building was a little more sturdy. I have these couple braces put up right now. This brace has to go eventually, but what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to start building this wall here that's going to go in between these 2 walls. So I'm going to get the wall built, and then hopefully Lisa will be able to pick the wall up with me tonight. I think it's a small wall. It's only 64 1/4 wide, so I think the 2 of us should be able to pick it up just fine with no sheeting on it. So hopefully when she gets done with work, we'll be able to stand that one up. And then I'll probably start building the wall that goes here, which is another 12-foot wall like this, 12-foot wide. All of them are 12 feet tall, but yeah, just hoping to get all the side walls done, and then we can start working on end walls. But everything's going pretty good. Everything seems to be falling together, so I'm gonna start grabbing some wood off the trailer. I went to town yesterday. I had to do a supply run. I was out of water, I was out of propane, I was out of wood, pretty much everything I need to work. So went and got all that stuff. Took a couple hours, but we're back now. Got all the stuff. I got all the tools out, ready to go. I gotta cut down the floor plate and the top plate to width. Grab some studs. We'll nail them in. We opted not to put a window. We were thinking about possibly putting another window right here in this wall, but I talked to Lisa this morning and she's opting not to put the window there, so that's gonna make it a lot easier and faster. Should only be, I don't know, 4 or 5 studs in that wall, so it should be a pretty quick wall to build. I am gonna probably even do a little test run and see if I could just stand the thing up by myself. I don't see why I couldn't. It's really not that big of a wall, but we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna get set up, start getting some stuff cut, nailed together, and then hopefully we'll have a couple more walls by the end of today. Get the nail gun handy. I think I'll be able to stand this wall up by myself. It's only 5 studs. It's not like I'm picking the whole thing up. Gonna have to get a screw and a hammer to pry this one in. This board's got a little bit of a crown in it. Hey, go get a step stool or something so I can reach a little higher. Obviously I need to get up by the top yet to make sure that them are lining up and nail them in. And then eventually when I put my second top plate on, I'll have a full board that goes across all the seams, and then that'll tie everything together as well. Really? We had just enough nails to finish this rope. One got messed up there. Alright, so yesterday when I was putting those sheets on, I ran out of storage on my camera, so I had to take some time off and clean some cards off and stuff. But we're back in business now. I'm going to start this 12-foot wall here, and this wall is going to have a 48 by 48 inch window, I'm pretty sure. I should double check, quite honestly. Okay, it actually says a 48 by 36, so I'm actually going to call and confirm real fast that that's what Lisa wants. Alright, talk to the wife. It was going to be a 48 by 36 window, which would be 48 wide by 36 tall. I told her that we should probably just do a 48 by 48 since it's in the living room. We'll have two nice big windows in here, plus the French door. I think it'll really lighten things up, and plus it's just cool to be able to look outside and whatever. So we're gonna do 48 by 48 over here and 48 by 48 over there. But I'm gonna start getting these laid out, figure out where this window is gonna go. Lisa originally had it drawn so that the window was farther this way, but I have to break the wall right here to be able to stand them up. So the window's gonna be about here instead, which I think will still be pretty good because that'll still leave us some room for the TV, possibly here, or the TV over there, or something like that. Perfect. I gotta do a little mathing. I gotta cut my header box, nail that together. I gotta cut the jacks, the cripples. So we'll see how that all pans out. Alright, that's a wall. I still gotta move it back on the line, nail it down, put a sheet on it, then we can try standing it up. Maybe me and Lisa will be able to get this one. I'll give her the light end, I'll take the window side later tonight, but for now, I'm gonna run to town. I gotta get some supplies for dinner tonight. We're gonna cook a roast in the Dutch oven, so that should be pretty good, but I gotta get the supplies so I can get it going because I'm gonna slow cook it in there. And then when I come back, we'll probably start on that wall that goes in the middle there, and then hopefully, maybe if me and Lisa can pick this wall up, then by tonight we'll have this whole set of walls up, that side and this side. So yeah, when I get back from town, we'll continue on. Alright, so yesterday, after I ran to town to get supplies, Lisa just ended up coming back with me at the same time, roughly. And we got back, and there was like a big storm coming through. It wasn't supposed to rain, but it was just supposed to be super windy. We got like 60-mile-an-hour winds last night. It was pretty wild. But we ended up standing this wall up, the one I built yesterday during the day. We stood it up last night, but we didn't have the camera out because it was dark and extremely windy. We just wanted to get it up and braced up and everything, so it didn't go anywhere. And so now today, or it did end up raining last night too. So like last night at like 11 o'clock or something like that, I had to come out here and I had to sweep water off of this subfloor, which wasn't cool, but what are you gonna do? So today we're gonna get this wall built here, which shouldn't take us very long because it's just studs, no windows, anything like that. Then we need to brace everything up on these walls, make sure everything's perfectly level, especially all at the points where we have like two walls coming together, like here and here, because it's a lot more prone to hinge right there. So like you could have, you know, like this wall could be pushed in, so like that side could be level, but this side could be not. So we need to have braces going all the way across here, making sure that all the walls are perfectly level. And then we're gonna start building this end wall, which is going to get one door in it over here. So this one should be pretty easy and pretty fast as well. And then hopefully, if we still have time, we're going to start building the other end wall. And it would be cool, maybe by the end of this weekend we could have this thing a cube so that we could start working on the roof next week, because winter's coming and I don't know how many more rains a floor can take before it starts getting messed up. So I'd just rather try and get it covered up as quick as possible. So yeah, we're going to get to it. Alright, we got this wall put together, but it's getting pretty dark. Well, it's dark. So, we're going to call it a night. Stand this wall up in the morning, start building the other 2 walls tomorrow, get them up. We gotta get more wood. Apparently we ran out of 2x6s again. This is trip number 2 on 2x6s. We bought like 103 2x6s we bought so far. And we probably need another 20 more, something like that. We'll have to do a little count and see what's up, but...
Well, no, probably like 50 more.
50 more with blocking and everything? Oh, and the upstairs walls, yeah.
Upstairs woodlands.
Hopefully it's 50 more, because then we get a discount if we buy 50. So, yeah. Tomorrow we're going to stand this wall up. There's going to be some more studs that end up going in these end walls, but I need to leave them out right now until we stand them up, because I need to be able to fasten these 2 walls together, and then we got to sandwich 2 more studs in there. It'll be 4 studs packed together on the ends right in the center to hold the ridge beam. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the morning.